Yes, people, welcome back. This is your Arsenal and Man City preview. That's actually at the Etihad. Maybe I should have said Arsenal, Man City first. But on the left side, we've got Martin and Brian's repping City. And then obviously on the right, we got Deo and man like Kunle look like he's got a fresh trim. If people didn't see before I went this live, it's like Kunle was trying to air spud me on the camera or something. And he's just like aired it. Yeah, like that, basically. But I don't know what he's doing there. But yeah, man, look, we're going to be doing the Arsenal preview and then obviously get down to it. Who better to talk to than Martin anyways? What do you say, Martin? He was just on LB show not too long ago. Living up the worries about Stones and Kyle Walker injury. Probably figuring out who's going to start, who's not going to start.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
No?
Nope.
This is what I mean, man. This is why can't my club be successful again?
Not worried about no, because listen, majority of City fans have said Walker's been garbage all season, so all of a sudden we can't suddenly now miss him. So he's been our best centre back, our best defender.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, now my people. It's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, tonight you go understand. It's Nigeria on the map here.
Then go understand. Waiting the happen, but I'm good.
Long time, my brother. Long time. I knew we'd eventually meet again on this stream.
How you doing, bro? I'm doing great, man. How you been?
Me and Daya know each other from years back, bro.
Like
a minute.
Like
yeah, actually.
In fact,
like
it is
15 years ago, Sam.
Yeah,
it's been crazy.
And I haven't seen him since then. It's just like I moved to the States, everybody just boom.
That's
mad. What? Yeah, you ain't spoke to each other since?
Nope. Literally, bro. Like 15 years, man. I see him on the streams out of nowhere.
This is the first time. This is the first time we're talking.
For real?
Since then. Yeah, bro. Big up, bro.
Oh, wow. Are you welcome?
Appreciate it.
Bringing Nigerians together, bro.
Brands, you're the underdogs going into this fight on Sunday.
We're the underdogs.
You're the underdogs now.
You know,
don't try.
We are.
Apparently so. It's all about all week.
We're the underdogs still.
We're gonna get
with their best number 6 in the world, their 2 best centre backs, their best goalkeeper in the league, their best right back, their best this, that, and the third. Yeah, we're definitely the underdogs.
Oh, you've been watching Klopp interviews, man. Damn. All right, there you go. But yeah, look, we're going to be talking about this, going to dive into it. If I decide I want to bring out my tactics board and let these lot figure out what's going to happen themselves, I might do so. Because you know what? I'm having fun with it. Why not? Smash the like button as well. 26 likes. Let's raise this. You know what it is. It's Friday night. It's a Good Friday as well. So, you know, everyone's typically out in it. It is what it is. It's a Friday night. It's nice to see 200 people now. As Roms, I might have to block you. I can't lie, man. You might have to run out this show because you've been running away for 2 damn weeks. You don't deserve this entertainment. Yeah, who better entertainment than Deo Martin with Kunle? Brand, you need to work on yourself a little bit, but we move on that one. But yeah, Man City. Who do I start with? Who should we start with? You know what? Home team. Martin, Grealish is back for you. You know, it's not all doom and gloom. You know, he might get a half a game potentially. But how are you seeing this game like pan out for yourself? In a way, because obviously I think Stones being out is the most crucial part, and I think Walker's a big miss at the same time, but I wouldn't have been worried if a Cagey person was as a mutual at right back, but Stones is a big miss. That's just like, why now? It's all Southgate's fault.
Yeah, it is, but if his injury waiting 10 minutes, it means he was close to the line anyway. If you can't do 10 minutes in a game, you're already at the close. You're already close to going anyway. So I think it could have even happened in a City game coming up. But no, Stones is a miss. Walker, to me, it's a miss, but you've got a Cagey in there. Cagey won't do what Walker does on overlap. He'll stay and he'll defend more. Aki at left back, expecting Bernardo, centre back, hopefully. And then you got Ruben Diaz. I'm expecting Kovacic alongside Rodri.
Yeah.
I think he'll play Grealish from the get-go.
Do you reckon, though? Because so who would come out of your team then? Because I see Bernardo, but I see Bernardo starting on the right. I see Foden starting, but I put Kovacic into my 11 for you lot to start with, get next to a Rodri, because it makes sense. And maybe with a Rico Lewis, potentially, because that means Kovacic can do a lot of his work up the field if Rodri goes and he can kind of cover. But that means someone's coming out. If
Yeah,
you,
I think
so who would you? If
Bernardo.
Grealish is starting, who's coming out?
Bernardo. I think he'll
Really?
come out.
Really? In a big game?
He's
At
not
home?
showing up in big games. I keep having this debate. He's not
Nah,
showing
but
up
he's
in
got a
big
good
games
record
this
against
season.
Arsenal, though, Martin, bro.
Nah,
His
You know
he
this
performance
guy's
were
going
against us,
to. Hey, this one here, this one called Brands. Look, he's smiling. He's got a
he
Bernardo.
always does, bro. Shameless, man.
Bernardo
He's not.
agenda.
Listen, Bernardo's a brilliant player and has been phenomenal, but he's not been the Bernardo of past seasons.
Wow. I have to agree with you on that part. Even when we was doing combined 11s, Brands, right? I see people shouting Bernardo's underrated. Yes, he's very underrated. Yes, he's very good. But Bernardo actually hasn't been that great this season. If we're being for his standards, an average Bernardo is better than all my players. Don't you worry. But for you lot, obviously, it's a bit
Average
different.
Rico Lewis is better than all your players.
Let's not go too far now. Yeah. Yeah, we saying Brands. Bernardo not hitting the form. What?
Man, Bernardo, you know what it is, yeah. Like Bernardo's actually my favorite player at the club, innit? So it's like when I see this guy not playing well, it's hard to defend him because when he's not doing well, man, you can really see he's not doing well. Like he puts his on stinky performances, like he flies into challenges without thinking, silly passes sometimes. Like he's supposed to be one of the senior figures, and sometimes I think this season especially, he just hasn't lived up to it. I don't think that's the type of pressure you can put on him anyways. It's not like he's a star creator or a star goal scorer. So I think most of that comes to Kevin De Bruyne being out though. He's had to play with Alvarez next to him, and Alvarez obviously in that position. It isn't his greatest. He's a striker, but he's had to play behind the striker this season. So
yeah, that's true. You know what? And if I switch it to the Arsenal side, I'm gonna start with you first, Dale. Like you lot, I think this might be your best chance in years to finally go and win at the Etihad. But then you got someone on the pitch called Rodri who hasn't lost in about like 60 odd games since
he hasn't lost in a year. You know, he hasn't lost in a year, you know.
I know since someone highlighted to me, Brentford? Was it Brentford?
Say no, or Tottenham say you haven't lost at home since December 2022.
You know, that was against Brentford or Everton. Brentford.
And we're currently on a 22-game unbeaten run in all comps.
That's crazy. That's
But
actually
we're a bag of crap. I keep getting told off everyone.
Well, where is it? You're doing I know you're doing mine. Little old City and all that kind of stuff.
It's all about all week. We're the underdogs.
Dale, what are you saying? Arsenal, man, you must be confident. Be honest, you must be confident.
I'll be honest with you. Look, like I said this over and over again, and I'm going to say it again. I respect City, but I don't fear you no more. I clearly.
You know what it is? They said this last year.
Hold on. No. I don't know who the day that you were talking to last year. I'll tell you why I don't fear you anymore. Right? I'll tell you exactly why I don't fear you. I'm not saying you're not good. I respect City. It's at the Etihad. It's going to be a tough game. City, it's Pep. We're talking Pep here, and we're talking City, right? Massive team. But the reason I don't fear you anymore is if I look at the City team from last season and this City team, and they go head to head, your last season's team will smash up this team. It means you've dropped a notch down. That's number one. Number two, we've been on the up and up as regards to how we were playing last season and where we're at now. We've played you twice this year, regardless of the circumstance we played you in. And hold on. You might not want to hear it. You might not want to hear it, but it's the truth. So you can mute until I finish.
This is how desperate Arsenal fans are.
You asked me why I'm confident, and I'm giving my reasons. You're saying this is how desperate.
But you didn't beat us. You didn't beat us in the friendly. But you didn't beat us in the friendly, bro.
Who won?
You didn't beat us in the friendly. If we're gonna be technical
about
penalties,
not part of the. If penalties not part of football,
we're gonna be technical.
Penalties part
of the season.
I don't.
We had 120 minutes.
Let's let Dale finish.
Dio. It's obvious these City boys are rattled. Nobody interrupted them for their own. No, but as soon as you start talking,
what I simply said was we've won twice that we've played you this season, regardless of the circumstance. I'm not talking about regardless of we've won. That's a mental boost for the team to say, look, we've done it this season already. If we're going to go into this, since we've been able to do it once and twice, hopefully we can do it again. That's what I'm talking about. So let me land before you get too rattled and jump in. Wait, that's number one. Number two, if you're looking at the stats, City has kept 8 clean sheets this season. We've kept 11. That speaks volumes of our defense. We have one of the best defenses in Europe, right? in our away games, the last 3 away games, we scored what 17 goals in the last 3 away games, which shows consistency in our goal scoring in away games. This is another away game. So if we're looking at all those little factors,
Can I
based
say
on,
something, please?
hold on, okay, you
No,
want to
you
take over?
cannot. No, you cannot, Brad. Continue,
there.
Dyer.
I didn't say please. I didn't say please. You didn't have to say yes. You didn't have to say yes. You know. I
No,
did say
it's okay.
please.
No. I'm just saying, like,
Franz, let him finish.
So my thing is,
records.
to your question, Kaz, this is the reason why I'm confident. I'm confident because my team has been doing something right. They've been playing well. They look strong. They look like they can go and do the business. The only factor that I see, for example, the 2 times we played you guys, are the team. If we look at the team, all 11 for 11, man to man, there's not miles of difference between our players. You have players that are better than our players, but it's not miles. It's not like your players are 100% and ours are 20%. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably maybe 90, 80, 75, 90. Like, players can step up, It's Rodri and Rice. Rodri is better. Rodri is better by, but not by miles. So for me, like, looking at the team itself again, I'm like, we have players that are not miles away from your players.
Okay.
So based on all those factors, I'm confident that we can go to the Etihad. The only thing that is making this an even more difficult game for us is that it's happening at the Etihad. The Etihad itself is a formidable ground. That 12th man, that noise, that pressure, like never been able to win at the Etihad, is the mental state, is the only thing that is the added advantage that I think City has this season. City have not been like invincible this season. They're gettable. City is gettable this season. If it was City of last season, I won't be here saying all this nonsense. But City of this season, they're gettable.
Yeah, fair enough. Guys, keep smashing the like button as well, please. Not even on 50 likes. It's a bit low. If you got accounts, I understand. Look, come on, man. Do me a favor. If you hear my voice, even watching this back, please smash the like button. It goes a long way. Algorithms are algorithms. I'm pretty sure you hear this every stream, But no, I have to agree, By the way, I'm sorry, people. There's 3 Arsenal fans on the panel tonight. I'm on loan still. You forget this. So sorry. I'll try not to be biased. But yeah, go on. Do you want to respond today, or Brands, or did Martin want to go?
Well, I mean, Dale's fair enough. Backing his team, going on about records. City have smashed more records this season. Ooh. Quite simpler.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, in form, like this is why I said the first thing I said was Man City, great team. Pep Guardiola, probably the greatest coach of our time, if not the greatest. Like, no arguments there. I mean, what more do can I say about City? Every time I've been asked and I say I'm confident going into the game, City fans are like, oh, you're confident.
You're on the stream saying you're coming to beat us 3-0, 3-1.
Yes, I'm the one who said that. And if you want to see it, I'll pull it up for you again.
No, that's fine. It's absolutely fine.
I
hope you're there. I hope you're there on Sunday night.
I will be here on Sunday night, and I hope you'll be back here.
Whoa, you're going to get a receipt from right?
Hey.
I called it. I called Liverpool. I called the Liverpool 3-1. I called the Liverpool 3-1. And I called the 3-1 here.
Question. It's fine. Got chest. Not a problem. Name me a top team, or name me top team away from home you've done and beat this season.
Top team
away from home. To give you this chest to go to the Etihad.
The only thing giving me this chest is the consistency in how we've been playing.
No, I'm asking the question.
You're asking me about a single one game.
The question.
Hold on, Martin. Think about what you just said. You were saying that if we have not gone to beat a single top team away from home, we don't have what it takes to come to Etihad. Like, what are you talking about?
You didn't beat Fulham away.
So hold on. You didn't beat us at the Emirates away. So what should we say the same about you?
Listen, stop.
Like, we're going to be at home. So what are you talking about? We're going to be at home. We're going to be at home. So that's irrelevant.
Let me explain, Dave. Right. Let me explain. We're at home.
What? That's irrelevant what you're saying.
I acknowledge that. Didn't I say that at the end of my speech? Did I not say that? Did I not say it? Did I not say that?
So why are you asking? So why are you asking?
So my question.
You won't let me get the full question out, so I can.
I said that. I said the only thing that makes it really hard is that
but City fans are rattled.
I said we're coming to the Etihad, and that's a formidable ground. Did I not say that?
No, you did.
Let me. What's the question?
The thing that's going on is he asked you a question and you answered him with a question.
Your away record this season against, apart from the teams near the bottom, has not been good. So where is the chest to come to the Etihad and put 3 past us come from?
So what you're saying is my away record against top teams has not been good, but my away record in general has been very good. Hold on.
Who's got the best away record in the league?
Listen, my away record, I'm not saying we have the best. I said my away record in general is very good, right?
Okay.
In the last 3 away games, I've been scoring more goals away than I have throughout the whole season.
I saw your last away game was either Sheffield or something like that.
I'm just patiently waiting.
Which is why I said momentum. I mentioned momentum. Momentum is something that the team has, which is why I'm saying with chest. If I'm going to come to the Etihad, I might as well come there and aim for the moon.
No, that's fine, but you've got to do something. You have to understand. You've got to do something.
So you can't just select a away record against top teams as the yardstick for why.
Why would he pick?
Why would he pick? You're not understanding my point.
How can that be?
You're not understanding what he's saying. Why would he compare your away record against bigger teams to smaller teams, bro? Are we a small team?
I'm not comparing away records. You see, this one, I'm just talking about momentum in general. Are we not talking about football?
Momentum means nothing.
Hold on, are we not talking about football throughout the season?
Means nothing. I'm telling you now.
Are we not talking about football throughout the season, though? Are we selecting just particular games?
Why does momentum mean nothing, bro? Why does momentum mean nothing?
I don't
Teams have momentum though.
They're the form. Apparently,
teams have momentum.
No, no, Martin. I know you have an opinion on that. Brands in particular. Why does momentum mean nothing? Please answer that question.
Momentum
means nothing. Because this ain't a local derby or anything like that. So please.
I'm saying in this game in particular, this is straight after the international break. There is no momentum, bro. It's just two teams who have just come back from playing for their national teams to play for their clubs, bro. There's no momentum, bro. It's about who wants it more on the day.
Okay.
Well, let me debunk this part then, and I'll go ask you something, couldn't I? Because I can go back up both of you, Dale and Martin. Martin says, literally simple question, probably asking who have you beaten away from home this year when it comes to the top 6? Realistically, no one. No, one second.
Who have you beaten in the top 6?
Yeah, who you beaten? But I could also say
United. You've only got 2 more points in the top. Hang on, no, this is a fallacy. Arsenal only got 2 more points in the top 6 record than we have. Liverpool have a worse one than both of us. So let's not do that game here. I know the facts.
We could also flip it then and
as far
say,
as I know, 2 is more than
when it comes to the top,
you, right?
also see
so me and you better than Liverpool.
One sec. Dale could also flip it and say,
the league says we are.
One sec. Dale could also flip the same way back to you, Martin, and probably say who have City really beat at the Etihad, other than Man United, who are crap right now. Not even a Chelsea at your own gaff when it comes to the top 6.
Exactly. But here's the difference. We're not away.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying at the Etihad, you played Liverpool. What did you play with Liverpool at the Etihad, and what did you play with Chelsea? I haven't looked at your Etihad games against
Liverpool, drew against Spurs, drew against Chelsea.
All at the Etihad. So when you say what is giving me hold on. So when you're saying what's giving me but we've picked up more points against top 6 teams than you have this season against any top. Like, what is common? The point is like this is what baffles me about City fans.
Sure,
nobody's saying nobody's saying that City is a horrible team or City is not great or whatever. No, we're simply pointing out the stats and the facts the way that they are. You have drawn games at home against top 6 teams. Why shouldn't I have chest enough to think that I am better than those top 6 teams at this stage of the season? I've played better than them so far. Whether I drew with them first half of the season or not doesn't matter to me now. At this point, my momentum is picked up to the point where I feel like I come to the Etihad and get a win. If those teams can get a draw, why can't I come get a win?
Because we don't do well against the big 6 anyways.
That's my point. So you're proving my point. So hold on. So if you don't do well against the big 6 as well.
So are we not part of this big 6 that you don't do well against?
You don't do well against the big 6, so that means you're proving my point.
You guys have been rubbish for the last 3 years.
Okay, look. Okay, wait. Kaz, I've been patiently waiting for a while. Let me ask
you a question, Kunle, because this is gonna be like, you know, that circle that keeps going round and round, and the question never gets asked. This is where it's kind of heading at this moment of time. And before I ask you that question, John James, big up yourself, man. That's very kind of you on a Good Friday as well. Don't always agree with you, Cass, but happy to support the cause as well. GGMU, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you a lot. That means a lot as well. I was gonna say, Kunle, because let's go back to the momentum, because I got a question apart this. I think, do you think or feel by the way, do you feel the momentum going in was good up until this break and it could cause a shift maybe? Like typically when City come back from a break, they're always really good. And that's actually a fact. And actually that's bringing me that fact to me as well. But when the momentum's there, when you've got a break, sometimes that can alter and it can obviously, where you was on such a good run, it could maybe, it's only a maybe, there's not a definite, might shift.
No, for sure. That is a problem, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit more balanced than Dyer when it comes to this game in general. I ain't got chest out. I'll be honest with you, my chest is all the way in.
No, I don't mind chest.
No, but no. Wait, Martin. I've only just started. You're already interrupting. Relax, my brother. Relax. So look, I'll be honest with you. I've watched Arsenal go to the Etihad for the last 8 years, and we've been out of the game after 25 minutes. So I have no reason to have chest in regards to that. But with that being said, this season we have looked different. And Martin was saying stats about our away record against the top six. I think we've won every away game in the Premier League in 2024. I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong.
I interject with this because this is relevant. Arsenal have won. Big up Sona. Arsenal have won away. I didn't even know this. If this is true, please someone fact check this for me.
Sheffield United are not in the top 12.
I'm supposed to believe they are going to win on Sunday.
Look, that's fine. That's fine. This is what I'll say because no, they interrupted me on my flow. So look. I'm not coming out here saying that we're going to win the game X, Y, and Z, but what I will say is watching City play the likes of Spurs, Chelsea, and Liverpool this season at the Etihad with the amount of chances they are conceding in those games, it gives me hope. Am I going there saying we're going to blow them away 3-1? I think it's going to be a very, very tight game, and it's going to probably be decided by a moment of brilliance. I will be more excited if I see Martinelli on the back bench with Walker being injured. Martinelli coming on for the second half, 30 minutes down that flank is going to cause them problems 100%. We look solid in every department, so we don't concede chances, but we know our nemesis are in the City team. The likes of KDB doesn't need more than one chance against Arsenal. We've seen it numerous years, but I would say going into this fixture this year, I'm not as nervous as I usually am going to the Etihad. Does that mean I believe we're definitely going to win? No, but I definitely 100% believe we can leave with something. We're more equipped, and this is another test for that Arsenal side and Arteta to show his evolution. Like in all the great teams, there's situations where you get a chance to show whether you've evolved or how much you've learned from previous experiences. And this is another test for this young squad. I hope they can come through without any scars and get the 3 points, because then my chest will be very different. But it's going to be a difficult game for both sides. It's not going to be like previous seasons where they've blown us away in 25 minutes. I believe those first 25 minutes are going to be crucial. If we concede then, it might be a long day for us. The heads might drop and we might see the floodgates open up. But if we can stay tight like we've been this season, especially second half of the season, in the first 25 minutes, I believe we've got a good chance. No chest by me, though.
Do you want to respond to that, mine? I can move on a question if you want.
Listen. Arsenal, it's going to be totally right. It's going to be a very hard game. 100%. What I was trying to dispute was it was 3-1. Like, it was just easy. No one's done that to us in 2-3 years now. This is not just rock up and here you go. I think you got to realise these games are tight for a reason. The top 6 record between all three is not brilliant because they're turning into must not lose games more than must win. I find amazed is how bad apparently City are, according to everyone, and you know this, I've said it 1,000 times. We're so bad, but we're a point better off now than we were this time last season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, that's actually a fact.
It actually makes no sense to me, all this.
That is crazy.
You know what it is? Let me ask you this, Brands. Yeah, like that's a bit mad. But this time last season, Liverpool there was not a third team in the running. I think that's the biggest difference as well in his hitters. That's probably the only anomaly with this. And I think Arsenal were a bit better off as well at this time. But Brands, do you see this game going cagey like for yourself? Because something similar to the Emirates. Emirates, you got pound, but granted, you didn't even have a Rodri there, and that's a big difference in any City side, right? But do you see this being as cagey as the last game? Because it was quite cagey, and obviously you didn't. To be fair, I think you had one shot on. If I remember, was it one shot on target that game? So do you reckon it'll be the same thing, or?
No, it's definitely gonna be the same thing, and I think because where it was so cagey last time, and then I look at the game and say we didn't have Kevin De Bruyne, we had Bernardo Silva, but we didn't have Rodri. We had Rico Lewis starting in midfield alongside Kovacic and as I said, Bernardo Silva. There's no real creative spark in there. Yeah, I think a game like this where it is cagey, someone like Kevin De Bruyne, one pass is all it takes. Everyone knows what Kevin De Bruyne can do. All it needs is a player like him to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And honestly, I can actually see with De Bruyne, I can see City smacking them. Honestly, I can actually see us smacking them.
Yeah, I was going to say
who? Smacking who? Calm yourself down. No one's getting smacked up on Sunday. It's going to be a tough game, 1-1 goal. Whoever does win the game.
One thing I would ask today was then, if you think like tough games, smack, blah 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 blah. The way I look at it is though, the difference is your defense is actually on fire. Like, so that might be a little bit tough to get that one pass in behind, since there's such a good defense at this moment of time compared to, as you said last year. This is why you got confidence, right?
Yep. Yeah. Defense right now this season is looking good. And so and just to debunk some of the things that you said about earlier this season, when we played you as well, we played you, like I said, we not with our regular front three this season. The two times we've met, I don't care under what condition we met, we played you without our regular front three. And you subbed in De Bruyne, you subbed in De Bruyne, Foden, and Palmer for Kovacic, Grealish, and Haaland. You subbed that. You made those subs. So
have you ever played football before?
Didn't Martinelli score the substitute that came in? So don't do that.
I'll let him finish. I have a rebuttal from Villa.
All I'm saying is both times that we played, somehow, some way, we all didn't have everybody that we needed, and it went the way it went. The margins were slim. The XGs were very similar, 0.96 to 0.98. Like, that is just way too close. Of course, it was going to take a mistake or something for whatever team to win, and it happened to be us. And I'll take my win. Simple. So now, going forward, to your question, Kaz, the defense is good this season, and I think that's where we kind of have to lean on as Arsenal when we get there. If we can, if we can hold them off defensively, which we've been doing with a lot of teams this season. We did that with Liverpool. Liverpool is a high pressing, crazy team. Their press is insane, but we did it with them. We did the same thing with City at the Emirates. We played our defensive game and we got that lucky one goal. Call it whatever you want. The point is, if we can do that and we can get a lucky break, I think we can do damage like we did to Liverpool. And the reason I'm saying 3-1, I will keep on hammering on my 3-1, because if you're going to go to the Etihad, you can only go there aiming for the moon. Because if you miss, you're going to land among the stars. You don't want to go there hoping to make one goal that City is going to come back and counter and score 1-1. And when City do that, City is going to crush you. So you're either going to have to go there, and if I'm Mikel Arteta, it's gone whole at the very beginning as much as I can, because the boys are capable of doing it. Pump what you can pump in, and then let's just hold back. Pump. That's the way I see it.
Look,
because that's
the way I see it, Dyer, I hear what you're saying, but I think if you lot dare concede the amount of chances you conceded in that first half against Chelsea, against us, we will punish you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I get a little bit of confidence that we can get a result. I'm not saying we're gonna definitely get one, but that gives me confidence. I've seen you more exposed this season at home than I've seen in previous years, and we're more equipped than we've been for years to come to the Etihad and get something. So why shouldn't we be confident? I think City fans, you got like a main character syndrome complex that anyone that challenges you, so how dare you think you can come to the Etihad and take something? It's not impossible, man. It's not an immovable object. You have to lose a game there at some point. So you never know what happens this Sunday. There's a chance. And it's like Martin is not even entertaining, or Brand's not entertaining, that there's a chance that we get a result there. That's how you've been acting on this stream so far.
I'll tell you what it is. Arsenal fans are 90% arrogant. Yeah, arrogant. And for some
Coming
reason,
from a City fan, my friend.
Wait, no, I have to hold you there.
Take several seats back. Take several seats. Go and sit down at the back.
They're allowed to be arrogant.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen, but coming from a City fan,
they're allowed.
And so listen, you're allowed to be arrogant. You're allowed to be arrogant too. So everybody can be arrogant.
No.
You cannot sit there and be arrogant and then tell somebody else that they're arrogant. What kind of arrogance is that?
So all Arsenal fans do is chat. They never shut up.
You're offending me right now.
Never shut up.
You know the guy that's interrupted everything that we've said tonight. Sure, mate. Sure.
But anyways, are we gonna go down that road where we need to go at each other and their fans and whatnot? Can we talk about football? One of them ones.
Football.
I've turned around and give them respect, and now I've said they're a very good team. I'm not.
When did you say that today, Martin? When did you say that today?
5 minutes ago.
Martin is only triggered because I said 3-1. That's what triggered him.
I'm not triggered.
The three. That
3-1 is a bit crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not with you on that.
Shut up. God gave you 2 ears.
Why do you?
I'm not allowed to speak at all on this show.
Go on, Mike. Why you want to know where he thinks Dale is going to get the 3 goals? When was the last time you lot conceded 3 goals? Bar was it who is it at Etihad?
Was it not Leipzig? Do you not concede that 3 to Leipzig and we won 4?
Yeah, that was 2 years ago, I believe.
No, this I know. Have we conceded 3 at Etihad this year?
Yeah, there's one Tottenham.
Oh yeah, Tottenham.
Spurs, yeah.
Spurs. And that was just an anomaly in itself. But that's where I think if you wanted to respond to that, mine, that's up to you. But I was going to ask even Dale, like, when you say 3, where do you find the 3? That's what I'm trying to say.
But I laid all of this out. It's either you're just listening to respond to me or not on.
No, you know what it is.
I said at the very beginning, I gave my. That's what I did. Yeah, I was breaking it down. I had my notes and I listed why I think we can score 3 goals. And I did say again, I said because you've been leaking goals. City has been leaking goals. If you afford Arsenal the chances that you afforded to all these other teams that they did not take it, we will punish you. At this stage of the season. Now, if it was the first half of the season, maybe we could not have punished you as much as because we were not taking our chances, we were not clinical enough, we were not finishing enough. But the turn of this year, the way Arsenal has been scoring, regardless of what it is that is like, they're taking the chances, they're more clinical. Our defense has been better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Our away goals has gotten more and more. We seem to be playing better away now. If you look at the away table in general, just in general, right? I think I have it pulled up here. The stats are there. Like if you look at it in general, let me take this one off here and see. No, let me pull up there.
Is that yours? Wait,
no. That's so if you look at that, we've won 14 games away. We've won 14 games away more than any other team. So my point is,
go on. If you do that, we can pull it up.
So my point is that, like, if you look at the away goals, Arsenal is topping it with 14 games, 29 points. Of course, Liverpool is topping the home wins with 14 and 36 points. But my point is that if we have this kind of momentum, and you guys have played other teams that you've given those kind of chances to, and they didn't take it, and Arsenal is in this form, we will punish you. That's all I'm saying. And remember, you have a couple of injuries that I think are important to you. You actually have a couple that, to you, you might say, oh, yeah, people say that they've not been playing well this season. We don't care. You want to downplay it. But the truth is, we have more of a stronger squad coming into this game. We have more players coming back from injury, barring a couple of our players. And you guys have players injured going out. So I'm not saying City is not a big team. I'm not saying Pep is not a great manager. I'm not saying the Etihad is not a scary place to be. But I'm saying that at this in this current form that Arsenal is, and if you give the chances that you have been giving away to Arsenal, we will punish you. Simple.
Okay, you know the chances thing, I would say, because I've had this debate with those City fans. Our issue's been scoring, converting our chances. Because we only conceded like 6 on-target chances to Chelsea. We had 31 chances the other end.
You think you have 31 against us?
Well, in 3 games, I think it was Tottenham, Brentford, another one.
I asked you a very clear question, bro. You know the question I asked you, man. What, do you reckon that you? No, but I'm asking you. I'm asking you, bro. I just asked the question, and now I'm arrogant.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Do I think we'll create chances? Yes.
I think you're both allowed. I'll be honest. I think you're both allowed to be arrogant. I think there's deserved arrogance for City regardless, because of when it gets to this time, we never learn, do we? Sometimes when they're chasing, if not leading, like you can be. You got your 4 Premier League going 5 out of how many seasons? But right now, if we're going to talk on performances, I think Arsenal can. They've been smashing teams since a couple maybe. Forest, I would say since January, it's probably earned. So that's all I can really think about it. It's just that when I'm trying to think of it, I think both managers will sound each other out why it's going to be a cagey game and look for moments, because any team that gets a bit expansive, you can get got at. You get what I mean? And the thing is, even Kai Havertz is playing well. I'm not saying it's going to be a big difference, but if he can somehow pin, then that could be it. He's been doing it a lot lately. So you can laugh at the Kai Havertz thing as much as you want, but I've seen him pin up a lot of players, even from Brentford. Like, do you get what I mean? So it can happen. But the Etihad, though, couldn't they? I can't lie. This is where I believe Pep's going to go for the control. That's why I believe Rico Lewis is going to play instead of Vardio. And I think when I think of Ruben Diaz, Ake, Kanji, I think you'd want a Kanji and Ake to deal with a wide space, where I think when it comes to 1v1 on a wide space, that's where they kind of thrive. And this is why I'm trying to think. I hope Arsenal can, because I want Man City to lose. But it will be a tough time if they get Rico Lewis and Kovacic on the pitch to slow your tempo down. That's the way I'm looking at it on a tactical way of it all. It's just, is there enough for Haaland though? That's the last part, because we have seen Haaland get isolated quite a few times. I mean, he has missed some important goals this match, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be riled up for it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know how they're going to see it, because you know what it is as well, Martin, before anyone responds, is I thought Vardy would come into this with Ake, Kanji, and Ruben Diaz, but when it comes to making that back three and whoever inverts, whether it's a Kanji, no one ever inverts from the left-hand side of City. Ake never does it. I haven't seen it. So would it be, who's going to be on the right centre-back? Is Ruben Diaz going to cover that, or is he going to be in the middle where he's best?
I think it'll be Diaz. No, I think it'll be a Kanji right back, because I don't think anyone will invert, because that's why I went with Kovacic and Rodri. That's
why he would go for that, you reckon then?
Yeah. And then it'll be Bernardo out. He'll go with Grealish. It's not a game for Rico. Rico's not played in weeks and weeks. This is not a game to throw a young 18, 19-year-old in. It's not that game. I think Grealish will play. I think it'll be Foden on the right. And then Haaland will talk. I did have it without Grealish, but then I noticed Grealish was put up to the press conference today, which is generally a big sign of they're going to play. You don't send a reserve to go and speak to the media about this.
How long do you reckon he's going to play? How long do you reckon Grealish would play for, though?
60 minutes. 60 minutes. And then I think on the bench, you'll have like Doku, Nunes, Alvarez, Rico, them sort of players. So we'll definitely got options off the bench.
So so literally you're going to be seeing Vardy doing the overlap stuff, like, because he was doing that a lot early in the season, isn't it? Before Stones was injured, he was literally bombing down.
No, I want him to be centre back now. He's not played there a lot, because Ake most games has locked Saka up.
I think actually there's a funny stat. I believe Ake has only been dribbled past 5 times only this season. Is that true? Is that true? Anyone?
Ake's a really good defender. And Saka,
I can't lie. He's had Saka's number the last couple of times. I can't even lie, man. That's real talk.
But listen, it's for me. Listen, it's going to be 2 top teams going at it. I'm not saying Arsenal can't win at the Etihad. Of course they can.
Yeah.
But my issue is I don't see he ain't conceding 3 goals at the Etihad.
I told you that score line is what's triggered.
No, that's fine. I get it. No, listen, enjoy it. I get it. Arsenal, the major difference this season is for the first time in 10 years, is it? You've got 3 teams going at it for the league.
Yeah.
And what I will say is, I think whoever loses this, it becomes a 2-horse race.
This is why I say this is such an important game for Arsenal. I think for me, I don't know about you. Actually, you know what? I'm obviously I'm a mutual to this, innit? But I'm on loan. But to you, Darren Kunle, if you draw this, it's not, you can accept it. But I said it on Monster Stream. If you don't win it, you're hot. You're going to be hot about it as well. Rightfully so, innit? So That's why I said let's not play underdog. If you don't win it, you're going to be hot because you have the opportunity to really make a damaging blow into City's title race, and it could be a 2-horse race towards the end potentially. I don't think Luton's going to do anything at Liverpool. If you do, Hannah, I want to see you on stream. I can't lie. Ilyas, I hope to see you round 2. Don't run away because Mons won't. Roms will.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, where's Roms?
Yeah.
We ain't seen Roms since the United game, so
Roms
hey,
has
I don't
been
want to see
the likes of brands and that. That's where he's been. Blocked my number, you know. Blocked my number. Can you imagine?
Swear down.
Blocked my number. I couldn't believe it. Big up John James. He gifted about 25 memberships, bro. That's
fire.
That's big. That's massive. So thank you very much for that. And anyone else that want to super chat. And also, please look, Martin's the Mancunian way, and you've got Tunnel TV where you see a lot of good reactions. Brands is under lights. It'll be in the description, anyways. And also like the video. If you ain't done so yet, this is your chance to go and like the video just to help me out and obviously the channel out, me and Mons, as we are running this as much as possible. But yeah, you know where I see this could be upset, Deo, or even Kunle. I think Rice is going to be the one that's going to be hounding Rodri all game.
Yeah,
I've seen this happen with Liverpool as well, and I think that's something. Someone has to be running at Rodri.
It happened at the Emirates as well. In fact, at the Emirates.
When?
Huh? So I said at the Emirates.
Rodri
Not the Emirates. The game we played. No, this was Foden. Sorry. Foden, we had Ben White tracking Foden every time Foden got the ball. As long as none of your number 8s were able to turn on the ball, like that's exactly what Arteta was playing in the middle. Every single time you guys had the ball up pitch with your goalkeeper and the defenders, we always forced you to go left. They would force City to go left because they feel like that's the weaker side. And once they come up on Foden or they come to the right towards anybody else, they just push up on them. And for me, I think that, Rice, yes, everybody needs to step up in this game. That's the bottom line. Every single person. Our defense needs to do what they've been doing all season times 2, like multiplied by 2. Don't go there and lose focus in any way. The midfield, they need to step up. If we're going to be playing Havertz up front, well, you're going to have to figure out a way to get that ball to him at the right time, to do what he needs to do. If City gives us the chances they've given other teams with the current form that Arsenal is in, it'll be very risky for them. It'll be very risky for them.
It will be a risk. But this is where I look at, City's side. This is the side that I think you find, brands, that have you not noticed? Sometimes that right-hand side can be abandoned and it might be left for KDB going out wide. But if we look at the average position where KDB was next to Haaland against Liverpool, he was more tucked in near Haaland. That was his more position before he came off, obviously. I think what did he sell him for? About 50 odd minutes or something like that?
Yeah.
I do wonder if he's going to push him out to Haaland or keep him out wide, because the last thing you want your team doing is crossing in against a Saliba and Gabriel, because they are really good in the air, man. They are. I think KDB does it. Remember when KDB came on against the Emirates last season? He came on. I believe he came on. And he started. Even Newcastle comes on in the middle, one shot, one goal, bang, bottom right, finished. Open the gates. That's where I would want to see it, because I think you can make the most out of Jorginho. I think Rice will push kind of high, but he might do a similar thing against Liverpool. Do you remember Rice acts as a pivot with Jorginho acts as a DM more than a central midfielder? This is why I say Arteta's got a bit of a headache. This is why I think.
Yeah, we also have Thomas Partey back fit as well. I think we all forget that a lot of the Arsenal players that have.
What do you mean? Yeah. Dale, he's going to be injured tomorrow.
No, he's not. How is he going to be? Are you going to enjoy him tomorrow? Are you going to go to his house and knock his?
He might get injured in the warm up. You know this guy.
Stop it. You guys, stop putting negative energy out.
Touch wood he won. Touch wood he won. Hey, just so you know, if you're betting, man, which I'm not, Kai Havertz scores this weekend. I don't know what the result will be, but Kai Havertz scores this weekend, bro. Guaranteed.
I don't know, man.
And again, we have to the context around it is like, look at things like KDB just coming back from injury. Yes, he's showed out assists and goals, but he's not looking like KDB, and you can tell. Like, I mean,
Dio, please, I beg, don't, because Kevin watches this channel. I beg, please, I don't want any problems. Please,
Kevin watches this channel.
Please, I beg.
Please delete that video.
All he needs is 12 minutes of madness, and he can change the whole game. I beg, please, don't provoke KDB. That's one player I did fear from start to finish. If he gets a chance, Wahala everywhere. Let's not lie to ourselves. That's one guy that can change everything, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Talk about everyone else, but leave that KDB
that's why
I
said he's not been looking like himself, but we know that he can step up. See, don't get me wrong.
Watched him every week.
Yeah. Well, I watched him when he came back. As soon as he came back from the injury, I watched 2 games that you guys have played, and honestly, I was watching to see him, and the fact that he scored, and I think he scored 2 goals and made an assist or something in like 2 or 3 games, like as soon as he came back from injury, back to back, something random like that. And I was saying to myself, even in this state, this guy is doing this, like even when he's not at his peak. That look at what the guy is doing. Like that was where my mind was. I was just like, okay, you know what? Took my pen and notepad, wrote it down, and I said, which is why I said, even though he's not playing, we're not seeing the KDB of last season yet. Like, that KDB that everybody dreads, he can still do damage. So if we can take advantage of the fact that, look, hey, before he gets that 12 minutes, if we can take that advantage and do what we need to do, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, just like, KDB's not been injured for the last 2 weeks. He was fully fit.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
You don't believe in that hype.
No, it's not believing in the hype.
You're doing with KDB what you're doing with Saka. He's injured. Sorry.
Yeah, you're missing my point. I said even when he came back and it wasn't like he was at 100%, he was still doing great stuff like scoring and assisting. I said that tells you how good a player he is. And I'm saying we can take the advantage of whatever chance we get now to do what we need to do before he picks up in the game. Because
to me, it's a midfield battle. The reason Kovacic is pivotal, he allows Rodri to go forward. Rodri's got 18 goals and assists this year.
That's mad.
This is Rodri.
Swear down. 18. What, this season? Yeah. Nah, surely not.
I'm lying.
What? No, you're not lying, but I'm thinking about it. Like, right, that's crazy.
That's the thing. Some fans have not realised Rodri's taken over the Gundogan role. You go back, Rodri, over the last 2 years, he's been getting goals.
Oh my days, he actually does.
Who was there in the Inter Milan final?
Wow.
Who was there in the Aston Villa game? Rodri's been doing this for 2 years, and no one's noticed it.
That's where I see. If he pushes up this game, though, I just, this is where I think it kind of falls into maybe a Declan Rice's strength. Not saying that he's going to get the better of him, but I think it would. That's why I say Rodri needs to dictate from the back and let Kovacic be that little weasel, that he is. Would we say, though, Brands, there's been a lot of praise for Arsenal. I was going to flip it. Is there an element right now that you're thinking maybe Man City's been hella underrated?
Yes, I actually do. Because I want to ask one question, yeah? My question is, so Arsenal, they want to come to the Etihad. Yeah, they think they're going to do us something. Rodri's going to be playing. This is a man, he hasn't lost in a year's worth of football. 365 days. 60 games unbeaten. What makes you think you're so special?
Records are made to be broken. Records are made to be broken, my friend.
Records are made to be broken. 60 other teams, bro. 60 other matches, yeah? Or is that 60 whatever? Yeah? Have come and tried to do it against Rodri.
Is he immortal? Is he immortal?
He must be immortal. He must be.
He's not, bro. He's a human being, bro. As I said, records are made to be broken.
Do you know anyone else?
What you're hoping that, don't lead with that, bro. Don't lead with Rodri's record. Let's talk the actual aspects of the game.
Fact. How many goals you've scored in the last so many games, but when we talk about now, see, this is my point.
No, but this is something like Rodri hasn't lost, so that means that we can't beat you. That's what Brands is saying. But he's saying because Rodri hasn't lost up in this game, we can't beat you. That's his argument. That's crazy. That's crazy.
This is my point on the. It is as some house ones are talking with all this. We've got this. We've got that. And then when City go, well, we've got this. Well, no, you're just being salty. Respect is a two-way thing, and it's only going one way.
I'm thoroughly confused.
It's only going one way.
We both myself and Dyer. Hold on, both myself and Dyer started our statements to saying how good you are. I also said I still have flashbacks for the last 8 years. We've been out of the game in the first 25 minutes. I said that, Mike. You just don't want to hear it because you're rattled about the 3-1 still. I get it.
Rattled.
But the reality is, the reality is, this Arsenal team is more equipped to get something out of this game than previous Arsenal teams. Right, and that is just pure fact. We're not conceding chances. you guys are conceding chances. All I'm saying is, if you make the mistake, and I'll be honest with you, Martin, we kind of have to be perfect to get 3 points in this game. You don't. That's the reality.
No, I
You could
disagree with that. I think
I don't. I believe. Personally, I think a couple of moments from De Bruyne and Haaland, you lot could kill off the game. Where we need to be perfect for kind of 90 minutes. I do also believe if you make the mistake of allowing us an advantage, which I'm not sure will happen. I'm praying. I'm talking it into existence right now. To be honest, if we're able to go 2-0 up at the Etihad, we are winning that game. Facts. But that's a big if.
Since you said Rodri hasn't lost the game and 60 other teams have come and nobody's done it, maybe you should let Rodri play us alone on Sunday. Don't play.
Do you know what the thing is? Do you know what it is? I'm telling you, he's that good. He'd beat you. I'm telling you, he's that good. You'd
just prop Rodri in the middle because
why didn't he beat Spurs and Liverpool and Chelsea?
Because
then,
if we're talking like reasons why
did he lose?
But if we're talking reasons why
you're saying it'll be a
them man there, but then if I talk to them about 12 draws, what are they gonna do?
I would say there's more pressure on Man City to win this game for sure. Like after the Liverpool draw, there's a lot more pressure on Man City because I don't think City can really afford this draw. If this is a draw, this just pays for Liverpool. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's a draw,
and then you're going to wait for us to go and do a job for you lot again. We got them out of the quad, and now we're trying to get them out of the title.
Whoever loses this is out of the title race for me.
I mean, that's everybody.
I would agree. I would agree. If Arsenal do lose this, I can't lie.
Technically, say Liverpool win and City lose, Arsenal are 4 points ahead with a better goal difference, so that's 5. Liverpool are 4 points ahead with a better goal difference, that's 5. Liverpool and Arsenal are not going to lose 2 games, both on the running, and City win all 9. Ain't going to happen. You can hope for one team to do that, not 2 top teams. If Arsenal lose and City win, I think City win Sunday and City go on and beat Villa on Wednesday at home again. I think City can win, go on 8-9 winning streak and win. That's how important. But if we lose, I think we're out of it.
Why do people Tottenham have no say in this race, man? They're so overrating them, man. Please,
they just want to be involved. They want to be involved, bro. That's
participation trophy. Now that is the one that could be the blip for Man City. Is the Tottenham away and Arsenal, respectfully as well. To be fair, Liverpool gonna batter them. I'm gonna be Anfield. Good luck for that high line.
I mean, there's a lot to still play for after this. It's still going to be 9 games after this. So I personally just think that we're more equipped than we've ever been as a team. I mean, our set pieces are better. We can get an opportunity to score from that. We've been scoring from set pieces, whereas, open play goals are better. Like we're scoring more open play goals and non-penalty goals are good. Our defense is great. And for me, like that's the key thing I'm looking at. I'm not taking anything away from City. City is who City is. City has been who they have been, the juggernaut of this generation. We know it. Everybody knows that to kill the giant, to become the king, you have to kill the giant. And that's the only approach that Arsenal has to take with this game. There's no, we're going there for a draw, we're trying to hope for a draw, because if we go there hoping for a draw, we're not trying to kill the giant. That means we're not trying to step into the shoes. And if you really want to be top there, like Arteta says, we'll be there. We'll be there. We that's all. We want to be there.
You forgot the one part, you forgot the last part he likes to say. Guys, we'll be there. Yeah, that's how I said it. Guys,
we will be there. So yeah, that's all I'm saying.
We'll be there. We'll fucking be there, man.
That's it. We'll fucking be there, man.
It's a weird season. It's a weird season because City, it's weird one because City have drawn. That's where we've slipped up. Arsenal have actually lost more games than us this season, but they've not drawn as many as we have. So it's such a weird, because we went through that brain fart part of the season where Pep was experimenting with his basketball and didn't want to have a midfield and left Rodri exposed. And that was the Chelsea away, Tottenham at home, and Liverpool on. But even still then, we hit the post, the bar. It's all, we've not converted chances enough this season. Not converted.
It's true. It's true. So let's just run up our predictions anyways. We already got Deo's. It's 3-1. Tried to break that down a little bit. Brands.
Let me give them the clip.
I'm allowed to say 10.
Say whatever you believe, Brands.
I'm joking.
Whatever you believe.
2-0 to Man City. So just 2, honestly. It'll be an even game. I feel like Arsenal will still have loads of chances. I feel like they'll just be unlucky. Honestly, I feel like, yeah.
All right. What about you, Kunle?
I'm going to go personally. I'm going with a 2-2. I hope they surprise me and get a win, but I'm going to go with 2-2. I see a draw personally.
It's not bad still.
Martin?
It's a 3-1, but I can get a 2-1, and then City may get a goal in the last minute.
All right, which one?
But my 3-1 is more realistic than Dale's, to be totally honest.
What score?
We'll see.
Do you want my objective score, or do you want my what's
your Man United score?
It's 2-1 Arsenal, man. 2-1 to the Arsenal. 2-1 to the Arsenal.
Not getting over this derby defeat.
Truly is going to get roasted.
Here's what's going to happen. It's going to be 2-1 until the 93rd minute, and Gabriel Jesus is going to do what he did to Man U again. This time around, he's probably going to do it to just your goalkeeper because you won't have anybody at the back. And on Sunday after the game, we'll come back and then you'll see that I've been to the future. I've watched the match. I've seen what has happened, and I came here to tell you.
You know, you haven't. You just said Gabby scores, so no, you haven't seen it.
Okay,
you really haven't.
Okay, don't worry. You don't know that I have Nigerian juju to see the future. You see these glasses? The things I can see. The things I can see.
Here we go. I watched Gabby for 3 years. You're all right.
I'm not messing with you. But remember, Jesus rose on the third day. Jesus rose on
Jesus on Easter Sunday, you know.
No,
Jesus on Easter Sunday. Hey, Martin, watch out for that, bro. Watch out for that.
Jesus rose on the third day.
He won't be in the team. He'll go.
Remember, I said 3-1.
Go phone his mum.
Third day. Jesus. Third Jesus. Third day. Jesus rose.
No, that's what Gabby did with us. Got dropped against PSG and went and rang his mum and said they dropped me.
Yeah, you know what? The internet might break. It might actually break on Sunday. I need to triple check that Goonalee's going to be there. That's all I'm going to say. Martin, all I'm going to say, if you lose...
I may, mate, win, lose, or draw.
I know that, but good luck with Goonalee, man. Just good luck with him. And Deo probably as well.
No. See, look, here's the thing. I'm not one to come and gloat over a victory. Like, I just want my team to do what...
Deo, if you dare come on my shameless Sunday panel and you don't gloat, you're getting kicked out.
No, you don't understand how... Listen, I don't gloat. Listen, this is what happened. I'll be having a party and you'll be watching it live. Like, literally, I will bring... confetti, balloon,
there's no title coming out on Sunday. The trophy's not getting...
It doesn't matter. Look, I celebrate every victory. That's the kind of fan I am. I'm when we get the trophy, we'll celebrate some more.
We'll be eating jollof rice.
I celebrate every victory, man. Why not? That's what I want my team to win. And I'll celebrate every victory. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I thought we were Equal City and no one really cared if they beat us. He's having a party. He's having a street parade.
I can't lie. Last year when we beat Old Trafford, even over that dodgy decision,
you had a bus parade. I know you did.
I was getting emotional, bro. Actually, you know what? I can't lie. Anytime I got Old Trafford, like I was there when we beat Liverpool, you lot, Arsenal, every single one of them got me emotional. I just couldn't. You just can't control it, man. It is what it is, isn't it?
But we're close.
Proper football fan.
Close. By the way, it's actually nice to talk football for the change. Don't normally do that anymore.
Nah, not really. Nearly got there. Nearly went in a circle. But yeah, man. Please smash the like button. Big up to all the super chatters as well. John James mainly, obviously, because he donated what he donated. He made a lot of people members just to support the channel as well. But yeah, please smash a like. We'll be back tomorrow with Deji and the crew. If my team is the only one to lose, I'm going to be fuming, bruv. Because bro, you know how unfair tomorrow is. You know how unfair. I've got Brentford away. Them man have got who've Tottenham got again? Is it Sheffield or something?
Yeah, they got Luton though. I swear they got Luton at home.
Carl, do me a favor. Do me a favor, right? Just call Eric Ten Hag and tell him that he has to lose to Arsenal.
If I had to call Eric Ten Hag, I would tell him I'll slap his bald head, man. That's what I
Spurs got Luton tomorrow.
Man.
At home as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Newcastle's got who?
Please hold on. Let me see.
Newcastle got West Ham.
Sorry, can you address this comment for me? Who are these people that are spreading rumors? I'm not TY's nephew. I'm not related to anybody. So don't come here. Don't come here and be spreading rubbish in the public of the internet. I'll appear in your dreams, though.
Specs
I'll
might be
appear your
sharing
dream.
some tears with me. Specs
That
might
is
share some tears
Specs.
with me. I don't mind that, man.
That is actually Specs, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big up. Back tomorrow, and then obviously check all these guys out.
Martin.
Well, I'm so
Surprise
confused.
nephew, mate. He's got me.
What happened?
It's a
Did you not
Ty's
see the
nephew.
comment?
Size nephew.
Did you not see that comment? Somebody said, "Am I Ty? I'm Ty's nephew. Who's Ty?"
Ty's nephew. Ty
My
from
friend-
You don't know
NTV.
Ty.
No,
I know.
You
I
know
know.
who Ty is.
Ty
Stop
is.
I know,
pretending.
but that's
You know who Ty
listen.
is.
Listen. What's your name? The person that was your Mark O'Grady, Mark O'Grady, Mark Oy. Is it Oy with that I? Whatever your name is. Don't be spreading rumors on on YouTube live. I'm not Ty's cousin.
You say
I'm
you're
not-
positive.
I'm not related to him.
It is D-Day today. You have man